Hello everybody, Worst Investor here. Made some big moves today, including some big purchases, so stay tuned for that. Also note that everything you see here is for entertainment purposes only. None of this is financial advice. All right, with that being said, we'll get right into it. You can see here what we've been doing for the past 6 months against S&P. We're doing really well for the past 6 months. We're up 30%. S&P's up 13%. Now let's see what the best portfolios are doing. They're at 18, and let's see what we're doing for the month of November here. Let me click on it. All right, we're at a 15.09, and tip rank so far for the month of November, they're at 0.5% there. So we're doing really good in the month of November. Let's hope we can keep that going here. Now we'll see what our best trade has been so far. That's Bitfarms, excuse me, back on top at 78% gain, which is really good. And we opened that position back up on March of this year. All right, we'll get into some of the big moves that I was talking about. You can see right there on top, I just opened this position today with 20,000 shares of INTV at a price of 28 cents. And you can see we kind of stayed flat for the day. And it's now 13% of our portfolio, or $5,600. So that's one of the big moves I was talking about. So the way I did that is I rotated out of some stuff. You can see DMGGF is still the same. Bitfarms is still the same. Hive still the same. BNGO did change. I sold approximately 300 shares, rotated out of that to make some of the purchases I made today. Vale stayed the same. SENS stayed the same. GBTC stayed the same. NNDM, I sold off most of NNDM. I just felt like it was really stagnant. They had diluted the shares so much in the previous year and I hung on to it, but I finally just took the L on that one. It was a big L at that, but rotated out of that to make some other purchases. Another position I opened was Huya with 25 shares, and I bought in at $9.63 a share, or $253 total. All right. Those are the two big moves I made today. Actually, I did buy 1,000 more shares of Luxfolio, which brings my total shares to 13,496 at a cost average of 75 cents. So there's that. Now we'll see how we did for the day. Our balance is at $42,217. Our daily gain, we actually lost $478 today. We're chipping away at this yearly gain here. You can see it's a 20.76. That number was as high as 37 at one point. May was my worst month, and that really did us in. And then again, this cash valley here represents Luxfolio. Like I mentioned before, 13,496 shares. I purchased at 0.76, and it's down right now at 0.67. So I did message Tip Ranks in regards to this, and they did reply back to me, and they're getting it to the appropriate people, and pretty soon I should be able to add it to my portfolio, as you see all the other stocks, and then this would go away. Actual cash value, I did use it to make some purchases today, the $500 I had in the previous video. Currently I have about $35 in cash there. You can see our daily gainers and losers. Bitfarms was holding us up, and you can see our losers there. All right, and then our breakdown. Bitfarms is still at top, pretty overweight. I do plan to rotate into SPCE. As long as it's under $20, I'm going to target it, but I'm not going big. I'm going to do 2 shares a week or whatever it is, just to keep it going. If it stays under $20 long enough, maybe I'll get up to like 80 shares. We'll see what happens, but I still have conviction in that one. We'll see how it goes. So now we'll get into the numbers. We'll see how we did in the rankings. Previously we were at 486,000, so let's switch over to that and see where we landed in the rankings. All right, we came up 1,000. We're now at 485,000. Like I mentioned before, we were previously at 486. Our success rate stayed the same, and our average return is still in the same neighborhood, -6.25 there. So That's all I got today. Please like and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.